channel. So today is the last get to know video, and it's get to know me. I've got Josh over there about to ask all the questions, which, although I found the questions, I can't remember what they are and I have not prepared them at all.
Can you prepare your own questions?
Well, I actually prepared them using ChatGPT, so I didn't actually like decide the questions myself. I asked AI to write the questions for me, and I've not thought about what my answers are going to be. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy maybe getting to know me a little bit better. Go on then.
Hello.
Hi.
First question is going to be, what is your full name?
Emily.
You look in the camera.
Alright, you can tell what to do. Emily, spelled the French way with an IE. Robert, which was my nan's name. Mary, which was my other grandmother's second name. And then Larter, surname.
Okay, number 2. How old are you and when is your birthday?
I am 21.
Very big lie. 31.
I am now 33. My birthday was on October the 4th, and I somehow am 33, and I don't know where the years have gone, and I don't feel like I should be in my 30s, but I am. Somehow I'm 33 and a mum of 4. Next question.
What do you love most about yourself?
Oh crikey. Why did I write these questions? It's both something I love and is incredibly inconvenient. Love that I feel things very, very strongly. I'm a very emotional person, and I think it makes for a much better experience in this life, because I think that's what being a human is all about. But obviously, feeling things so big sometimes and always following my heart rather than my head can cause problems.
What is something you dislike about yourself?
The way my brain works, which I don't know if it's been affected after like all these years of stress, and maybe something I don't really share about online, but I get so overwhelmed that I just can't do anything sometimes, and I don't know how to explain it. Josh knows because he gets frustrated with me as well, but when I have just too much on and to do, I can't do any of it, and it frustrates me because I just know that I just need to, I don't know what it is. My brain just is always, anyway, carry on.
How do you describe your personality?
Believe it or not, I'm actually very, very shy. I don't know if that comes across in videos. Do you think it does? In real life, I'm very shy.
Are you?
You don't think I'm shy?
You're shy.
Huh?
Shy with what?
Talking to people that I don't know. Unless it's someone I know very well, I'm very shy. Everyone would say that. I hate making phone calls. I hate answering the phone and speaking to anyone I don't know. I hate going to public places where there'll be lots of people. I don't know, I'm actually really shy. Other than my little circle where I'm not. I'm actually a really shy person. I've just tried over the years to not let it stop me from doing things.
Is there a cause you feel stronger about?
Many things. Okay, I'll pick animals for the sake of this, which is obviously why we have chosen to be vegan, why we look after lots of animals, and yeah.
Do you have any regrets in life?
I don't think it's good to have regrets though. But I think Josh said the same thing in his, and my mind was just whirring, trying to think back to things like friendships and things like that, but no, because I just wouldn't be, everything happens for a reason, right? But the one thing that I probably do regret, that we still haven't learned from these regrets, is being too trusting here in Uganda, and it has caused us a lot of problems and always does. And yeah, we just need to stop being so trusting, because we would be a lot better off right now if we hadn't given so many people the benefit of the doubt.
What is a skill or talent you wish you had?
Don't knock my camera, kitty kitty. Say hi, kitty kitty. Okay, okay, two separate things I'm going to I'm scared the cat's gonna knock the camera. Two separate things. I wish I was good at languages. My family's French, cannot speak a word of French. Been here on and off for the last 10 years, can't speak a word of Lusoga. So I wish I had a talent for speaking other languages. I know obviously if you put the time in and like make the effort, you should be able to learn, but I mean, I grew up hearing French, I studied French, and I still can't speak any French. I just find languages just are not my thing. So that, and the second thing is I just wish I was more again, something I could be a bit better at if I put the effort in, but was never a talent or a skill of mine, is anything to do with athletic ability. I was always in bottom sets in PE in school, and I've never been yeah, that way, to be honest. Never been sporty, but I feel like it would have been a really nice thing to be good at. But yeah.
What is a skill or talent you are proud of?
Right, by no means am I that good at it. I'm not a professional, but just my taking videos and video editing and things like that, and anything a little bit like graphic-y, designy sort of thing online. I've never had any form of like education surrounding any of it, never done any courses, never learned, just taught myself, and I'm not amazing, but I'm just quite proud of what I've managed to be able to do, just teaching myself really. And I do quite like, I always love like designing little things on Canva and making things look pretty. Yeah.
What is your biggest fear?
Anything happening to any of my children.
What's your favorite way to relax?
I just love getting into bed and watching a movie.
What is a dream which you have never shared?
I have a lot of dreams, and you know what, I see this thing going around where like you only have one lifetime and there's so many different versions of you that you want, and you can't do all of them, it's not possible. And so I have a lot of dreams. I've always wanted a canal boat, maybe a wide beam, and to go live on a canal boat. I think I've probably shared like travelling the world. That is a dream I still have, always.
What is a life lesson you have learned the hard way?
I'm thinking. There's lots of things coming in my head, but I'm thinking. Lucky, what's a life lesson I've learned the hard way? One of the things that I'm thinking of at the moment is that like it's about getting older and things. So like I have not, as we've discussed before, remotely taken care of myself health and fitness wise, and 10 years ago it was just quite easy to go on a bit of a quick get fit, get healthy journey and actually see like changes. And now it's so hard, like the way you get older and it's just not as easy anymore. And I feel like I just wish I'd never put that as a last priority, because now it's so much harder.
What is a life lesson you think everyone should learn?
Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Had a few throughout life, a few very, very unexpected people that have been lost, and it's just so easy, isn't it, to take everyone for granted. And really, tomorrow is not guaranteed.
What is your favorite book and why?
Love this question, because I could tell you a million. Oh, I've got so many favourite books. But you know one that I absolutely love, and oh my goodness, might even make me cry just talking about it, is The Song of Achilles. I just absolutely love it. And you know what, when I was a teenager, I was absolutely obsessed with the movie Troy. And I remember just watching it over and over again. But I just love The Song of Achilles. I think it's so beautifully written. Never thought I'd be that interested in Greek mythology. I just absolutely love it. That is one of my favourites, but I have a lot of books I love, and reading is something I'm missing so much. I am very particular about my books. I like them, I read them very carefully. I like them to look unread when I finish reading with them. I have them colour coordinated on my bookshelf, and because any book I've ever brought out here tends to get completely destroyed and ruined by the dust and dirt, I can't bring myself to bring any of my books out here. They're also very heavy, and so I don't read out here in Uganda, and it is something I'm missing massively.
What is your favorite movie and why?
I don't know the answer to this anymore. I used to always say Life is Beautiful, which is a subtitled movie actually, and it is a good movie. Is it my favourite? I'm like a real sucker for like real emotional ones, like Titanic and Pearl Harbor have always been some of my absolute faves. Absolutely love the Harry Potter movies. Favourite movie, look. How can I even forget to mention Disney movies? I'm a right Disney fan over here. I love Disney, even at this age. So Pocahontas, Tarzan. I can't pick, but there are a few.
What is a song that always makes you emotional? Every song.
Josh always says to me, I'm in the car like crying my eyes out, why do you listen to this music if it makes you sad? I'm like, because I love feeling things, even if it's making me sad. Like, I love to feel. The last time I can remember, like, actually no, there's been quite a few that I've cried my eyes out to recently. Because Josh, I wish you guys could see Josh's face right now. He just looks so unimpressed. The ones that come to mind recently is I was listening to a couple of One Direction songs, which obviously, as I've mentioned before, very upset about what's happened. And Walking in the Wind was making me very upset. Before that, the last song I can remember crying my eyes out to in the car, and Josh was like, what is going on, was Marjorie, Taylor Swift. Without fail, every time I hear it, bringing up Pearl Harbor again, There You'll Be, makes me sob every time I hear that. But there's also that's got lots of like links for me. Reminds me of a friend of mine.
What is a childhood memory that makes you smile?
I don't know, there's so many. There's so many. You that bored by what I'm saying? Josh is falling asleep. He's that bored by this video. I hope you guys aren't. Please let me know in the comments if this is boring. Childhood memory. There's lots. I feel like, oh, there's so many things I can think of. I will always remember, like, so often, my dad used to listen to Michael Nyman. And I remember we had a mirror above the fireplace, and when I was little he used to dance with me. We danced in front of the mirror, and then my brother was born and he danced both of us until he could no longer carry us both. So that's one memory. I was a real daddy's girl. I remember always being so excited when he'd come home from work and I'd be like sitting on the windowsill, just staring at the windowsill, waiting for him to pull up on the driveway. I would distinctly remember, how old was my brother, not sure, a few years old. Actually, probably even older than that, because he's such a chilled guy now. But my brother, Uncle Adam, was not like that as a child. He was very, very intense. And I always use, this isn't really a memory that makes me smile, it's just a memory that I will always remember, is he would bite me and I would hit him and then I'd be the one in trouble as the older sibling. But I just remember it so well. I remember being in the spare bedroom, I remember the sofa bed, I remember by the radiator one time that he clamped down and really bit me. Then I hit him or I push him and he cries his eyes out and I get in trouble. Yeah, just remember it so well.
What is your biggest inspiration?
I regret getting these questions. I don't know. I think different friends and family members inspire me for different things. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone could inspire me. Like, I would always want to be like my dad in the way that, you know, he still looks after his kids through adulthood and stuff like that, and family always comes first. I've got a very good friend who, her fitness journey inspires me, or a very good friend whose very successful business inspires me. So I've got like all sorts of different things. Do you know what I mean?
What is something you are looking forward to in the future?
My two worlds colliding, like, without a doubt. My family in the UK, my family here, one day, all meeting each other and all being together in one place.
What is something that challenges you as a parent?
Okay, lots of things I could say here, but I'd say the thing at the moment that is the biggest stressor for me and frustrates me the most and I'm just really struggling with is my children's academic journey. So you have no idea as a parent, whether biological or not, like how your children will actually be academically and at school and things like this. And obviously you want what's best for your children, you want them to do well. And when you're emotionally involved with your children, of course you are, like, it's, if they're not making the progress you want them to be, it's just, hard, and it is so hard. And I am a teacher, I know what they need to be able to do, and it is hard teaching your own children in comparison, but they're just not making the progress I want them to, and I then put pressure on myself, but like it's just not. I have taught so many children how to read and all these other things. Why am I not managing with my own children? I don't know, but it is weighing on me so heavily every single day. I'm pretty much talking about it every day, aren't I? Like I'm so worried about it, and it is by far. And not everyone has to experience that. Like, obviously everyone to an extent will always like have a bit of a worry, or you know, but you don't anticipate, do you? I don't know. I didn't anticipate having 4 children that all struggle with school, and it's hard.
What is your go-to comfort food?
Here or in the UK?
Anyway.
Okay, here, there's not really any sweet treats for me, unfortunately. As a vegan, there's like pretty much nothing I can eat. So I'd say Indian takeaway here, which is by far the best Indian food, apart from my friend she was cooking. The best Indian food ever. I don't even like Indian food in the UK, but the Indian food here is amazing. So that's here. In the UK, go to comfort food. Some form of chocolate or cake probably, or just toast. Love a bit of toast. Toast and Marmite, baguettes.
What is your favorite place you've visited and why?
Oh, there's so many amazing places I've visited, and that longing for travelling is still there deep down. In a few years I just saw so many amazing places. I absolutely loved Barcelona in Spain. Loved Thailand.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Probably back home in the UK, near Melbourne, in the Melbourne Hills, where all my friends and family are, and I just love the Melbourne Hills. That is actually my favourite place in the world. But that's home. If not there, somewhere by the beach and the sea. Like, I'm here living in a hot country, which I probably wanted like my whole life, but we're landlocked, there's no sea, and I just like, should have chosen a country by the sea.
What is a body image issue you struggle with?
I have tried since starting sharing my life online to not let these affect me, but I have always been incredibly insecure. One I'd say is probably just my weight, but I have kind of tried to stop caring about that, because that is something I can change, and I'm actively trying to. When I was younger, I would say my skin, I had a really bad skin acne on my face and my back, to the point that I had friends like putting foundation on my back all the time. I don't even wear foundation anymore. I've been on Roaccutane twice, but that, I mean, that's not now, but for years and years it affected me so badly that I just cry in front of the mirror before leaving the house. Like, I was so bothered by my skin. I do sometimes get spots now. Again, I wonder if it comes with age, like caring a lot less, but my skin is nowhere near how it used to be. I had really bad skin and painful skin. I'd say probably actually the thing now that bothers me the most, and the one thing I'm hoping that if I'm ever in an abundance of money I'll be able to get fixed, is my teeth. And as I do content all the time, every single video I watch of myself, I'm just staring at my teeth and just hating my teeth for all sorts of reasons. One is that it's my fault again. As a teenager, I had braces for years and I didn't wear my retainers, and so my bottom tooth moved back, and the way that tooth is now positioned means it is worn out one of my top teeth, and I've got a big like bit of one of my front teeth worn out, and they've all just shifted anyway. So I just really dislike my teeth, and did get a quote from my dentist to have them fixed, and it's not something I'm going to be affording anytime soon. But yeah, teeth, I'd say the main thing these days is my teeth.
What is a misconception people have about you?
I don't know what people think about me. That's really hard, because I don't know what people actually think about me. I'm trying to think what comments online say. Any comments online that are not, I don't think are correct about me.
White savior, you came here, what?
I mean, yeah, that tends to be people that don't really follow us that, you know, write awful comments like, I'm just doing this for attention or whatever. Because obviously, I feel like anyone who actually follows us knows that's not the case, and it's just like, this all happened like organically. I had no plans to adopt, and just fell in love with Adam, and then it all came after that. And why I'm sharing our life online, again, it's not for, so many people write lovely things saying how amazing I am, but like it's really not for that. I mean, we love sharing our story. It also, sharing our life online, like creates so many opportunities for our whole family. Like, we're not uber successful by any means, but we wouldn't be able to send the kids to school through CEDA without sharing our life online. We wouldn't be able to do everything we're doing today without sharing our life online. So thank you everyone for following us online.
What is something people may not know about you?
I mean, like I said, I don't know if everyone online realises how shy I actually am, because I've tried to not let it stop me. Most people have been quite shocked, I think, most of my life by some of the things I decided to go and do. So when I was 18, I had no friends that wanted to travel. I wanted to travel, so I went online on something called gapyear.com and met up with a girl that I'd never met before and organised to travel with her, and then loads of people joined our travels, and we had a group, and I went travelling, and we all met, apart from that one girl, we all met for the first time at the airport before departing on almost a 6-month trip together. And I think even those people were surprised at how shy I actually was. And then basically did the whole thing again when I went to climb Kilimanjaro by myself, and then came to Uganda by myself. Try and like not let, even though like in a group situation, like in all those situations when I was in a group, I'd literally be sat there not talking. Never talk in a group. I really struggle to speak in a group, unless it's like a group of my solid friends. If I'm in a group of people, I don't talk, and I really struggle. Yeah. Josh has fallen asleep now instead of asking me the next question. Hello, pretty girl. Hello, pretty girl.
What is something you wish people knew about you?
Maybe that I really do only have good intentions. I'm so bad at like replying to messages and things like this, but I get so overwhelmed, and I really don't want to be crap, basically. I feel like I am a rubbish friend to so many people, and I just get so overwhelmed. I just can't cope, and I just really hope, I don't know if they know it, but I just hope everyone knows that I really appreciate everyone, and I'm always thinking of everyone. I just cannot. I don't know. I wish I could. For some reason, I just struggle, basically. Josh has fallen asleep again.
What is a habit you are trying to break?
Coffee, daily coffee. I don't mind having it every couple of days, every few days, but trying to not rely on having coffee every single day to function.
What is something you wish you could change about yourself?
So I love writing a list, and I'll write a list, and I will work out what needs to be done and write a list. Then I'll just do something else that wasn't on my list. Something else that's been on my list for months. But I'll sit down that morning, write the list for the day, and then do something else instead. And I don't know why I do it, and I frustrate myself. Or I will have 100 things on the go at once and just not complete any, rather than just strategically getting stuff done. And I want so bad to be better and more productive with it, and I don't understand why I just don't do it, and it frustrates me. Like, I will have so much content ready to go out there because I will get it all done, and then I just won't edit it and put it out there. Like, I don't know what my problem is, and I wish I could change that about myself.
What is a goal you have for this year?
We've only got 2 months left of this year. Goals I set in terms of online, I don't think we're gonna reach. I really wanted on both TikTok and YouTube to hit 100k on both. It's not looking likely, sadly. But please do try and help us reach that goal. Follow us on TikTok, make sure you're subscribed on here. Comment, like, share, ask your friends to follow, share us on your Instagram stories. We will massively appreciate it. But yeah, that was my goal for this year.
What is your favorite thing to do with your children?
Quite like doing nothing and just sitting and hanging about, maybe watching something, just chilling and enjoying each other's company. Other than that, I just love going on walks. So in the UK with Adam, I love going on like proper hikes. We are limited here a bit, so we just kind of go on like little dog walks around. I am so excited, hopefully one day, to be able to take them like hiking in the Brecon Beacons and things in the UK. Yeah, just love getting out, away from any screens, away from people, just being, yeah, spending time with them.
What is something you wish you could tell your younger self?
It's really hard because something we always say is like we have taken on too much and we can't give any of it up now. And we are drowning, pretty much. We've got so much going on all the time, we just can't keep on top of it. But at the same time, would I tell myself not to do those things and take all this on? I don't think so, because I don't regret it as well. Like, what would I wish I hadn't taken on? Like, I think I'd probably just tell myself, my younger self, that just keep going, everything will be alright, because there's been so many times in life where something else has happened and I have just felt like I don't know how to keep going. But then I do just keep going. And we're all right. We're all right. We're surviving. Yeah.
What is something you are most proud of in your children?
So I'd say for each of my children it's different. So for Adam, I'm absolutely so proud of him because he is such a caring child. You know, when he played football in the UK, it didn't matter if it was his team member or the opposing team member. If anyone got hurt or was upset, he is the first there to comfort them. He is just so great at play parks. There might be a younger child and he'll just go and help them down the slide or whatever. He's just so caring and so compassionate. George is just so determined, like in terms of learning. He doesn't give up. He finds things difficult, but he really is trying, especially academically. Tallie is just so confident with people. Doesn't matter who you are, anywhere we go, she can just go straight up to someone and start chatting, and that is absolutely not me at all. I'm in awe of how she does that. And James, you know, James being like the youngest of some big characters, was very quiet for a long time and yeah, didn't talk much or anything like that. And it's part of the reason we decided to send him to a different school, and he has come out his shell so much and his little personality is really showing. And like even on the way to school he chats to like the army guys, whatever they are, that like guard the bridge, and he is just, yeah, just really proud of him that he's alright, hi, that he's gaining confidence.
What is a place you feel most at peace?
On the Malvern Hills, without a doubt. As soon as I get to the top of those Malvern Hills, I am just, just breathe, just enjoy it so much, and took it for granted my whole life because I've grown up there. Used to go up there as a teenager for our night out. Now it's just my absolute favourite place to go.
What is the lesson you want to teach your children?
To be kind, I think.
Passion. What is something that makes you proud of yourself?
That I've not given up at any point. It would have been very easy to give up at so many points. It really would. I don't know how many people would still be here if they were me. What do you think?
No one will be here by now.
Despite all the things life has thrown at me or at us, still keeping on going. Anyway, Josh is like, thank God this is over. He's been a runner. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too boring. That was the last in the series for now, because there's only 6 family members for now. So I hope you found it a little bit interesting or got to know me a little bit better. And yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate it, and each and every one of you. And as I've said before, we do read every single comment, even if we don't always get around to replying to them all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.
You came along, couldn't look away. my life completely upside down.